Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to our IP class. Today, we are going to start a new chapter which is Introduction to Computer Networks. In this chapter, we have to study networks, network devices, topologies, internet, website, and web process. So let's start this chapter. You all know the concept of this chapter. So this is Introduction to Computer Networks. So what is a computer networks? If we are connecting two computers, it is said to be interconnected. By using this computer, we can share the information. So the collection or two interconnection of computer is regarded as computer networks. Or in our networks, there are many types of networks we are using. So in our networks, we can connect these devices, that means hardware devices, by using wired or wireless connection according to our wish. So collection of computer is called computer networks. So when we are connecting to computers, what happen? These computers can share information or exchange data. And this computer can be connected to printer, scanner, etc. So in this figure there are three computers, one connected to printer, then CPU, then scanner, etc. So if a network is connection of computers as well as other devices like printers, scanners, etc. So, what is a network? A computer network consists of two or more connected autonomous computers. So, two or more computers are connected to form computer networks. So, this is a figure. In this, there are four computers which are connected. The same printer is shared by them. Then we can share this sign for internet. We can share data in internet. So, what is the need of network? You all know. We can share information and resource. That means from one computer to another, we can transfer data as well as we can share resource. Resource means either it will be hardware resources or it will be software resources. For example, hardware resource means in for 10 computers we can add only single printer. So from any computer we can take printout. So only one device is needed to take printout. And we can share the software also. Software means if some softwares requires more space, it can be installed in one computer only. And if you want to run some data based on that software, then we can transfer the data to another computer, and there it will execute the program and result will get back to the user. So sharing information and resource. Then accessing remote information means now we can access any information through Google or through internet. So for this data accessing, there will be remote databases. In remote databases, there will be data stored. For example, in the case of Gmail, our username, password, and details are stored in Gmail server. So when we are login, that server will execute and check our data. So based on that credentials, we can enter into our page. Then fast and efficient communication. You know, previous cases we used cards or envelope inlets etc to transfer data, but by using computer networks it is easy to transfer data. For example, email, or I am taking classes now and from YouTube you can watch it, so easily you can communicate to me by using computer networks. We all are using computer network. By using computer network we can take these classes nowadays. Because you all are sitting in your home, I'm sitting in my home, and I'm taking classes and you can listen these classes. So it is fast and efficient communication. So digital transmission of data takes place here. So electronic mails, that means email, is used nowadays, and we can send that documents, images, videos, etc., etc. across the globe. Then voice over internet protocol. in telephone system, we are sending data, but now we can use digital using internet protocol. So previous case they used analog phone lines. Now it is using digital techniques. Then why we built a network? You all know. First is e-commerce. What is e-commerce? We can do many transactions like our many applications are there for Google Pay, MobiQuick, like that. There are many applications. By using that, we can transfer money to the corresponding dealers, or there are many websites also like Flipkart, Amazon, etc., from which we can buy or purchase some items. Then there are some banking services also possible. We can pay tax, transfer funds. In all systems nowadays internet is used. That means internet is network. Then reliability means the computer net by using networks, system is distributing data in multiple sources. So this makes system highly reliable. That means I'm storing some data in system A and B. So if system A crashes, what happened? I can access the data from B. Like that, in multiple resources, the data are stored. So if one system crashes or one system is not working, we can take data from other systems. And cost effective system. Cost effective system means we can work from anywhere. By using these networks, we can share data, or for example, in the case of project, some module description from Kerala, other from Delhi, other from US, other from London. It is also possible. So we can do the project in London from here, from India also. So this is cost effective system. So interconnected personal, by using interconnected personal computers and networks, we can reduce the cost. We can use the same resource again and again. So these are the need of a network. So first, sharing information, accessing remote information, fast and efficient communication, e-commerce, reliability, cost effective system. Then components of a networks. You all know components. Suppose I am sending a mail to you. I am the sender, so I am a component. So sender must be a device or computer that sends the data. Then receiver. Receiver means you can get this data through by using your laptop or mobile, etc. So receiver is that device. Then message. Message means now I am sending a audio or video message to you. So message may be in the term of text message or image, sound or video. So these three we all are familiar with. Next is medium. What is a medium? Medium of communication. We all studying that light is a medium. So medium means through this medium data is transferred. So from sender to receiver, I am sending data to you through this internet. Then it must be transported through the internet by using some medium. So normally the medium is, we all know in our houses we are using wired medium. That means we are connecting that internet cable into our computer, one system, one technology. Or we can use wireless medium also. If our modem is wireless, we can access the data through mobile or laptop. So no need of communication means physical communication. So medium means a cable, fiber optics or radio waves. Cable means traditional system. We are using cables usually in telephone system. We are using this type of cables. Fiber optics. Nowadays our old TV channels uses these fiber technologies. So fiber optics means it is a transmission medium. Optics, usually optics, the term maybe in the, it represents light. So then radio waves. Radio waves means it is wireless. Cable and fiber optics are wired medium. Radio waves is wireless. So fourth one is medium. Fifth one is protocol. Protocol. What is a protocol? We all are familiar with the term protocol. Based on protocol, SI should salute, CA, like that. In police there is a protocol, SI should salute, CI or SP, like that. So protocol is a rule. By using this rule, data communication works in an effective manner. So it is represents an agreement between the communicating devices. Next is workstation. So components of a network: sender, receiver, message you all know. Medium means wireless or wired medium. And protocol means a set of rules. Then terms used in the network. First term is workstation or node. So when our computer is attached with a network, by using this, we can increase the processing capability, we can use the memory, we can use the storage. So it is referred as node or workstation. So when a computer is attached with a network, it will be node. Then server. What is a server? Next is server. We all heard the term server. Server is down like that. That means server is the computer which will give the data to us. For example, software, hardware devices, scanners, modem, all are connected to server. So when our server is down, we cannot perform task in the network. So a computer that facilitates the sharing of data, software and devices are known as server. Next is network interface unit. Network interface unit means it establishes a connection between computer and rest network. So generally a node or PC is equipped with network interface card or LAN card with connecting port which makes connection to the network. So in our computer, NIC, network interface card or LAN card is used. For what purpose? To connect to the network. So there will be a port. If it is wired, there will be a port to connect the network. So by using this port, we can connect the cable and we can use the network. Next is IP address. It is known as it is a unique address. In internet we are using many computers, so we have to identify the different computers in small network or large network. We have to identify each computer by using its unique address known as IP address. Then next is domain name. Domain name means it is the website name. So we can access the website by using domain name. So we can use this domain name to access the corresponding website. Next is URL. Next is URL. URL means Uniform Resource Locator. And if we are using www, www means World Wide Web. By using a URL, we can locate the resource. That means fundamental network identification for any resource connected to the web. For example, this type of https colon double slash like kvsangedan.nic.in. So we can type this address in the browser, then we can get that particular word, particular page or Word document like that. So this is URL. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. So what are the terms used? First is workstation, that means our computer. Second is server, by using server, sharing of data, software devices. So software and hardware devices also sharing also possible. Then network interface unit or NIC. NIC, not NIC, network interface unit. It establishes connection between computer and rest network. In our computer, a network interface card or NIC or LAN card is used. By using a connecting port, we can connect to the net. Then IP address. IP address means it is a unique address. By using this unique address, we can identify a computer in the network. Domain name is our website name. So by using this website name, internet users can access our website. By using this domain name, we can find and identify computers on the network. Then URL means Uniform Resource Locator. By using that, we can specify the address on the World Wide Web. So it is an address like HTTP colon or HTTPS colon like that. We can access pages, images, sound, etc. by using URL. So that's all about the introduction of computer networks. Thank you and have a nice day.